Tobago, hey, Tobago, Tobago Sand Slam Rugby Fest 2024.
For the first time ever, the Tobago Rugby Football Club is hosting the Tobago Sand Slam Rugby Fest. That was not a typo, that's what I have here. It will be held at the Courland Beach Sport Arena next Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. And this morning, to give me some insight into what that looks like, we are joined by Nicole Taylor, the treasurer for the Tobago Rugby Football Club, and Kiefa Vignes, who is joining us as the coach, national player, and vice president of the school rugby team. Good morning, ladies, and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us, and good morning to the viewership as well.
I'm excited to have you guys on because, first of all, this is the first time it's happening in Tobago, and the excitement must be incredible. But I wonder what it took to get us to this point. So perhaps Ms. Vignes could start us off. How come we got Tobago being the soil that this great event is happening on?
Okay, good morning again. My name is Kiefa Vignes. Just to bring a little bit of history into it, for the past years, probably from ending at 2016, Tobago would have hosted an international rugby tournament where we'd have seen a lot of teams coming into the Tobago space, not only from Trinidad, but from across the world. Now, that would have sort of shifted to a different Caribbean island, and then COVID came. So we'd have seen a very drastic decline in participation in rugby throughout, as well as other sports throughout Trinidad and Tobago. We are well out of COVID now, and we are in the process of rejuvenating rugby, specifically in Tobago. And what better way? Everybody loves Tobago, everybody loves sand, sea, and soil, everybody loves the beach, everybody loves everything about Tobago. So why not take rugby to the beach? So that is the reason for this initiative. We are trying to rejuvenate and revive rugby in the Tobago space. So hence the reason this event came about.
Sounds great. I love it when things are revitalized, and that means that we have dates we need to add to our calendar. So Nicole, remind me of the dates, the location, and the time for this one.
Okay, the date is May the 31st and June the 1st. It's a two-day event from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. As you said and mentioned before, it's at the Courland Beach Sports Arena, Black Rock, Tobago.
So tell me a little bit as to the number of teams that are expected to be on board. Have we had all the teams registered already, or is the registration still ongoing?
Registration is still ongoing. We are also taking in registration on the day. Teams, well, you know the typical with Trinidadians, the last minute. So we are catering for that as well. But registration is still ongoing. There are teams that have already registered, but we are looking for, the influx to come in closer to the date.
And Nicole, can you describe to me a little bit of the format of the competition?
Well, the format of the competition, well, as we said, it is beach rugby. So it is a variation of the rugby game, whereas now we are using sand. You are only sand, and there's a smaller ball. So also there's 1 point awarded per try, as well as there's not the typical features of the rugby game. So there's no scrums, line out, and goal post. So it's also a 10-minute game, 5 minutes a half. So it's a shorter version of the game.
Got it. And you're using your rugby speech. Every time they get a try, it would be a point, right?
Yes, there's 1 point.
Now, I'm going to jump back to you, Ms. Vignes, in terms of other activities or what dynamics we can expect at this event. Are there additional activities that persons can enjoy?
Well, my favorite activity is the food, right? Right, and we're in Tobago, so we must mention the food. It's not an activity, but for some persons it may be. So we have a lot of local, well, not only local, but a lot of Tobago style cuisine. People love the crab and dumpling, these kind of things. We have a lot of memorabilia on sale. We have door prizes. We have different mini games. We have a kids corner as well. So bring the kids, persons bring out your kids. Kids learn from small, and I always say it's better when kids get involved in sports from a tender age.
Agreed.
They evolve into well-rounded athletes. Right? You see a drastic difference with kids who start sport from a tender age. Their performance on the national and international stage, rather than persons who start probably at high school level. So bring the kids, let them interact, let them see what rugby is about, and let them also take part in the kids' corner. So we have a lot of prizes at the kids' corner, scrumptious food, and just good vibes, just rugby vibes, because rugby is just all about that, having fun, having clean fun, and enjoyable fun. So that is what persons can look forward to.
Well, it sounds good enough to me. The food was one of the reasons I was going to cross anyway. But for those that want to participate, just to make sure we get it right, we know locations, we know dates and times, numbers of teammates. Is it going to be that we have smaller teams, or is this a regular size team, Nicole? Could you confirm for me?
It is a smaller team, so it's 5 players on the field at a time and 2 subs. So it is a less number of players. Yes.
Gotcha.
So you can come on the day and register as an individual and join and combine and make up a team.
Okay.
So you don't have to be a professional player of rugby. You can come because there's non-contact. There's also a non-contact version, so you can come out on the day and fall in a team and take part and enjoy the fun.
I like that. The theme I saw today was relax, let's tackle. And as much as it's a bit of an oxymoron, I certainly see how you made it easy for people to participate. But you've also made it easy for people to attend, because this morning we want to give away at least 1 ticket to make sure that somebody who is on the shores of Tobago can head on over to that competition. So ladies, we're going to encourage persons a little bit later on this morning to call in and get that ticket to get themselves into the competition. But beyond this, because it's the return, if you will, of rugby to Tobago soil, are there other events that we can look forward to in the near future? Maybe you can tell me, Mr. Vignes.
All right, so we are just trying the beach version for this period. We also intend to go back to the original version, which is played on a field, and as well as extend it into an international tournament like it used to be. So you can look forward to the Tobago Sevens, the International Sevens tournament, kicking off next year and beyond. All right, which will work well for tourism and work well for the development of the sport on the island as well.
Of course. You also mentioned the inclination to have children joining on the sport at an earlier age. Is there a way we can do that? Perhaps you can share some contacts that we can connect with you.
All right, so the Tobago Rugby Football Club, which is the only club in Tobago presently and has always been, we train on a Monday and a Wednesday at 5 p.m. at the Courland Hall field. Now, we have kids from the age of 10. I even have a little baby running around when I'm training, right? He's 1 year old. And we have other parents who bring their kids along when they train as well. So we do not discriminate based on age. All is welcome. And you can contact us at 733-2521. That is Miss Taylor's contact. I can also share my contact, 382-4110. Miss Vignes, also the coach of Signal Hill Secondary School.
So, Ms. Taylor, as much as she's given away your contacts as well, as far as the training sessions, the event itself goes, rather, not the training sessions, but the event itself, the competition, can you remind us, because we're going to take those calls a little bit later on this morning, to get the chance to give away a ticket. Please remind us for the competition of locations, dates, and times.
Right. So again, the time is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on May the 31st and June the 1st. It's a 2-day event at the Courland Beach Sports Arena, Black Rock, Tobago.
Right, we're sounding good. Guys, I'm reminding you of the number to call. 622-4010 is our number here on the Now Morning Show for your chance to win tickets to head on down to the competition. Be a part of it as the rugby has returned to Tobago soil. The slam is going to be epic, and they are making sure that even if you don't have a full team, you can be a part of it. So call us up for your chance to win your ticket. Simple question, and either Miss Taylor or Mr. Vignes will be happy to make sure that you're there. Ladies, before we go, any parting messages that you want to leave with Trinidad and Tobago where rugby or sports is concerned? Let's start with you, Mr. Vignes.
All right, yes, I just want to tell persons get into sports. Aside from academics, I have seen where sport also really helps persons to be well-rounded, right? And I also have a message to parents. Please encourage your kids. Please support your kids where sport is concerned, because we are seeing a drastic breakdown in the support from parents at this time.
Miss Taylor, any closing thoughts?
Yes, I would like to say with all this event, well, this event would not have been successful in coming about without our sponsors. So I would like to just take this time to mention our sponsors, which is the Tobago House of Assembly, the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Nestle, Frankie Tours, JMMB Express Finance, Blue Waters Establishment, Jacobs Seafood and Meat Supplies Limited, Ojiwawa, Cutters, TSCT, Carib, MCS Equipment and Raw Materials, and Swimcall. So I'm just saying thank you to our sponsors for giving us this opportunity so that we can make this event successful.
Well, we say thank you to you ladies for joining us this morning, letting us know all about it, and we're wishing you the best of luck. We'll do that giveaway a little bit later on this morning, but for now, thank you for joining us on the Now Morning Show.
It was a pleasure
Thank you so
having
much
us.
for having us. Have a great day.
Absolutely. You too. The ladies of the Rugby Fest, you're getting ready to give away tickets that we will do a little bit later on, but for now, guys, we are taking a break. Your birthdays are next on Now.